First question is, how long did the actual shooting last? I'm prepared to give you some information on that. And the first call came into our dispatch center at 10:08 p.m. about shots being fired. The suspect, I can tell you that we know now that he fired off and on for somewhere between 9 and 11 minutes. We know that the suspect fired over a dozen or so volleys, and we know that the firing by the suspect ceased at 10:19. As I mentioned earlier, there was a very heroic security guard who was shot during the search for that suspect. That security guard went up to the room. He was advancing towards the room when the suspect fired through the door at the security guard and struck him. The floors had already been evacuated of the guests. The suspect was now isolated and contained within a room.
That's an interesting point.
There was
now
a question
isolated.
about the validity of the crime scene photos that somebody had leaked. I can confirm those are, in fact, photos from inside of the room. They're, in fact, photos of our suspect. And as the sheriff mentioned previously, we have all opened up an internal investigation to determine the source of the leaks of those photos to the public. There were 2 cameras located in the hallway so that the suspect could watch as law enforcement or security approached his room. And there was another camera placed inside the hotel room door peephole so that he could see down the hallway.
That to me doesn't make sense. If he's got 2 cameras in the hallway, which he would point down the hallway, why does he have a third in the peephole? How good of an image can you actually get from that? So I don't understand that. The photos of suspect leaking, where are all the other photos? Where are the photos of the security guard? How about the photo? Here's one for you. If he's firing from the 32nd floor, that's a pretty extreme downward angle. There should be gunshot holes and fragments of bullets all on the ground. Literally, there should be dozens, if not hundreds of bullet holes on the ground where he was shooting. Where are those photos? Where are those reports? Nada. Again, the security guard has all sorts of questions looming around it. When was the security guard shot? If he killed himself, why did he engage in a firefight with the security guard? I mean, just more questions than answers. He immediately comes out and mentions the timing of the shooting event. Now, I'll be honest, I cross-referenced all this with what I could possibly find, and it seems legit. It does seem that the shooting started around 10:05 and ceased at about 10:19. So that does seem legit. So that begs the question, where did these narratives start of over 60 minutes of shooting? That was even the headline of Drudge Report for, I think, 12 hours, saying 72 minutes. So where did those narratives start? So again, just more questions than answers looming around the Las Vegas shooting.